The next concept within the relationship marketing paradigm is customer trust, trust into the brand. So we have seen perceived value influences customer satisfaction, and when customers are repeatedly satisfied, and that's important, that customers experience regularly whenever they are in contact with the brand, with every touch point, so where every experience with the brand, they experience satisfaction in terms of product, service, and relationship quality. And only if this satisfaction is experienced repeatedly, customers might experience trust. A customer-based trust relationship can be created. So customers will develop trust. So what is trust? Trust is an expectancy that an individual or a brand keeps a promise that is given to another party. In the context of relationship marketing or in the context of brands on firms, brands give promises about perceived value, product, material, immaterial value, about relationship value, about service value. And these promises have to be kept. If the brand keeps the promise, then the customers will be satisfied. And again, through repeated feelings of satisfaction, customers will then develop feelings of trust to the brand.
Customer trust is built by showing in a repeated way competence, credibility, thus integrity, honesty, not to engage into betrayal or opportunistic behavior. It is also the ability to personalize a mutual, interactive, value-added relationship to better satisfy the individual client. Promises of strong brands create also trust, for example, known brands. The product and service attributes that satisfy customers create trust. But also employees' service quality, ServQual, will also create trust. So if we come back to the personalized mutual interactive relationship, this is clearly within the relationship marketing paradigm. That means the more the brand knows the customer through big data, the more it can personalize the relationship, and the more it can offer personalized products and services to better satisfy the individual client. So clearly personalization contributes to trust. Personalization means the right personalized product or service at the right moment to the right client through a personalized offer.
Trust into brands is highly important, if not to say essential, for loyalty building and high customer lifetime value. On the other hand, trust into brands is very low. According to a recent Edelman Trust Barometer, 81% of customers said trust is the top buying consideration, while only 1/3 said they actually trust the brands they buy. Indeed, according to the results of recent studies we have done about long-term evolution of loyalty and lots of other studies done by the Professor Ehrenberg, only 3 to 5 of customers are 100% so loyal. 95% of customers are not loyal to brands as they do not trust them, and they do not have any effective reason to be loyal. As brands are highly interchangeable and not differentiated in terms of tangible and material attributes. On the other hand, 90% of customers would become loyal to a brand that creates trust through excellent customer-oriented and personalized service quality. Customer-oriented reasons are thus highly strategic to build trust to brands. Within this category, reasons for trusting a brand include customers being always treated well, quickly addresses customer service problems, protecting the privacy and security of personal information. Customer-oriented reasons are very important to create trust and subsequently loyalty. Thus, how brands can build customer trust. First of all, brands have to offer excellent customer service quality. The level of customer service quality is essential for building trust. In this context, excellent customer service recovery quality for complaint management has probably the biggest impact on customer trust and subsequently customer loyalty. This means it's absolutely essential to have dedicated support employees to set high standards for competence, speed, reactivity, empathy, reliability, consistency, transparencies with customers for highest quality of service delivery. Trusting customer support to be there and be helpful doesn't come from a good product or an amazing blog post. It comes from being there with answers when customers need a brand most, in most critical after-sales and complaint management situations. So efficient, excellent customer service recovery quality is thus the main key to trust and loyalty. We will see that subsequently in a dedicated chapter about customer service recovery quality and complaint management. The second reason is brands have to publish customer reviews and testimonials to increase trust. No matter how trustworthy a brand, customers will almost always trust other customers word of mouth more than companies' ads.
According to recent research, 6 of 10 customers trust more influencers or other customers what they say about brands than what brands say about themselves.
95% of customers say that reviews, whether positive or negative, influence the purchase decisions. Clearly, reviews are now a huge part out of our decision-making process. Brands therefore have to use engaged customers to co-create positive communication through positive reviews on websites. 2/3 of people say they would more likely to make a purchase after watching a customer testimonial, such as a video, demonstrating how a business, product or service had helped another person like them. On average, a customer needs to read 10 reviews before they trust a company or a brand. So brands have to leverage the power of recommendations by displaying unedited reviews prominently on the brand's website, sharing positive word of mouth and feedback across social media channels, and responding to reviews quickly and professionally to build trust. Google My Business is the fastest growing review website and offers the added bonus of better local rankings for high scoring businesses. There are countless other channels brands can use, including Facebook, FIFO, and Trustpilot, to name only a few. A third point is that brands have to ask for feedback. Customers want to know that brands they purchase from care about their opinions and needs. And the best way to show that is to ask for feedback and input regularly to improve products, but also to increase trust. A fourth point is that brands have to be transparent. If a brand wants customers to trust them, they need to be deserving of the trust. That means being honest and transparent about what they can expect from the company in terms of product, service, and relationship quality is absolutely essential. A fifth point is that brands have to always put the customers first. When it comes down to it, the brand's ability to earn customer trust depends on the ability to reliably give customers what they want and to repeatedly increase satisfaction. And one of the best ways to do that is to build company-wide customer-centric cultures. That means that all the employees of the company have to really focus on customers' needs and customer repeated satisfaction, and not only the marketing, sales, and customer service, as well as support staff departments. And sixth, brands have to create a personalized relationship with their customers. One of the biggest challenges in building customer trust in the future will be personalization. The level of personalization is essential for building trust and subsequently loyalty. For businesses, the stakes couldn't be higher. Personalization can deliver 5 to 8 times the return on investment on marketing spend and can lift sales by 10% or more, according to a recent McKinsey study. Marketing technology such as big data, big databases, Salesforce automation, and advanced analytics such as big data analytics, artificial intelligence have reached the point where effective personalization at scale is possible. But personalization goes well beyond just marketing. Intelligent technologies are enabling brands to create deeper, more informed customer experiences. Everything from connected cars, connected flats, to personalized mHealth applications, to custom retail stores and experiences, as well as intelligent fridges, and so on and so on. So a lot of information comes from these different devices and applications. Highly personalized customer experience with great personalized products and services is becoming the main key of trust and loyalty. Personalization can create a virtuous cycle, creating high perceived relationship value for customers and building high cumulated satisfaction and subsequently a trust-based relationship, which is the glue between the customer and the brands by raising the effective switching cost and increasing loyalty. In this trust-based relationships, customers are more ready to disclose data such as satisfaction, feedbacks, sentiments, IoT data, as well as geographical location data. And together, this big data can lead to the development of even more personalized products and services and higher trust-based relationships. With higher customer knowledge, brands can then create more innovative products and services through customer co-creation. And the eighth reason is that brands have to promote credibly societal-oriented causes. 40% of customers also list societal-oriented reasons. Corporate social responsibility is thus a deal breaker or brand choice deciding factor. Such considerations include the brand's fair and responsible behavior when buying materials, products, or services, that the brand treats its employees well. Thus, the brand should always support honestly sustainability. That is, working to reduce its environmental impact, and this does not mean greenwashing. So honesty is another key to create brand trust. But on the other hand, there are major challenges. One of the major challenges of the future will be data privacy concerns and Salesforce automation. Still, as the experience becomes more customized, the reputational risk of overstepping customer privacy grows, as does the security risk of protecting so much customer big data. Regardless of regulatory oversight, as data protection laws, businesses will not get far without building consumer trust in big data management. 81% of customers said trust is their top buying consideration, while only 1/3 said they actually trust the brands they buy and how they use the data. Building trust thus requires an unprecedented level of transparency and data protection as businesses collect more and more consumer information to help create personalized experiences. Second, Salesforce automation means that brand customer interactions and touch points are outsourced or managed by AI-based service chat or voice bots or service robots. There are many automations that customer likes because it makes their life easier as they look for proactive and personalized, speedy, immediate services. On the other hand, the more transactions and relationships are automatized, the more this could be harming for developing relationships with customers. Chat or voice bot isn't a human and can't foster a deep relationship, as it doesn't understand frustration, empathy, sentiments, and it doesn't know how to relate brands and customers together. A chatbot may be able to do a lot of tasks by giving basic information, questions and answers, and all other automated related things. But if you're talking about fostering trust into a brand and relationships, you still need a human being with actual feelings, empathy, sentiments, emotions to do that. If a brand builds highly personalized interactions with customers based on excellent service quality, then customers reward brands with trust and subsequently with loyalty, advocacy, positive reviews, and finally, customer lifetime value. And on the other hand, they punish the brands that do not create trust. Indeed, think about the results of our study about long-term evolution of loyalty and other studies done by the Professor Ehrenberg. Only 3 to 5% of customers are 100% loyal. 95% of customers are not loyal to brands as they do not trust them and they do not have any effective reason to be loyal, as brands are highly interchangeable and not differentiated in terms of tangible and material attributes. Think about the difference between Samsung or LG or Huawei or Xiaomi. All these smartphones have the same material attributes and they're not differentiated. Think about Apple Care with a high and excellent customer service recovery and service quality. This brings differentiation and great trust to the customers. So in summary, high trust-based relationships are embedded competences according to the theory of resources and create real differentiation and subsequently competitive advantages for brands, much more than highly interchangeable and not differentiated tangible material attributes. Brand trust drives customer well-being and loyalty. 82% of customers say if they trust a brand, they feel well-being and subsequently exhibit behaviors such as loyalty, even if another brand suddenly becomes hot and trendy or even less expensive. They also advocate on the brand's behalf with a large majority, saying they always recommend the brand if someone asks. Now think about yourself. Do you have brands to which you entirely trust? Do you think brands want your best beyond product satisfaction? For example, do they want your happiness and well-being? Be honest. Think about that. Do you think firms measure customer trust or customer well-being next to customer satisfaction? Do they think it would make sense to create customer trust and customer well-being barometers next to customer satisfaction barometers? To conclude this chapter about trust, and as a link to the next concept, customer well-being, a large amount of customers state that the brand should put customer interest and well-being ahead of its own profits.